Hello and welcome to another Hearthstone Battlegrounds match. Let's see what we have today. At the start of your new turn, choose from 2 new quest rewards. Wait, what? At the start of your turn, choose from 2 new quest rewards. Okay, this is going to be a hard one. Let's go with the TrikSlyr Seeker. Discover a minion from your tier, cost one more after each use. That might be really helpful, actually. Wait, Reno. Do I go Reno? Yeah. Let's go with Reno. He still has the golden ability, right? Okay, hop into the match here, and we'll see what exactly is available to us. In terms of creatures, demons, dragons, elementals, mechs, and murlocs available. Make a friendly minion golden once per game, it's still that. After you play a minion, give 2 other friendly minions of its tier 2/2. At the end of your turn, 2 friendly minions trigger their battle cries. Oh wow. After you play a minion, give 2 other friendly minions of its tier 2/2. Interesting. Let's go with Sinfell Medallion here. Does that stay there the entire time? Cause so, can I just like build a tavern taper? I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go with it. Dragon Whelp, because I'm addicted to the dragons. Not gonna lie. It's not like an attraction or anything. It's just more of like, they're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like dragons are cool as fuck. Oh, I cussed in my Hearthstone video. Well, you can make up to you can make up the points there if you guys want to sub to my channel over on twitch.tv/TrikSlyr, because this is probably not getting any monetization because I use the F word. Unlucky. Let's drop a Murloc Wave. After you sell a minion, give its stats to a minion in the tavern. Occasionally give helpful refreshes. Does it just change every time? It does just change every time. Ugh. Oh, that's really hard. Okay, so we basically have Master Win, right? I think people don't like this one because they're quitting out already. Oh. Into our next matchup, we're facing Tamsin Rome, who currently has a Wrathweaver. Oh, and that is a good roll for me because that means I'm going to get a couple of hits. I kind of wish he went first, but we'll be able to turn that around and get some decent damage coming our way. Ooh, we found on the Dragon Wheel. After you play a minion, give 2 other friendly minions of its tier 2/2. At the end of your turn, 2 friendly minions trigger their battle cries. Let's go with Sinfell Medallion. What we'll do here is we'll grab this guy, apply that. So that'll give a 2/2 point there, and then grab this one as well. There we go. So now we have a 6/7 Dragon Whelp, and we have a small one here as well. I'm going to go ahead and bring this first because it has a good chance of surviving its first initial hit. That way this Dozy Whelp can grow as well. And we'll see. I swear to God, YouTube, by the way, I don't normally run Dragon Whelps all the time. I just am super lucky whenever I do run it on this channel. Please forgive me. I've noticed that I'm always running Dragon Whelps for some reason on the YouTube channel. Whereas on my other account where I play at the gym, I'm always running like Undead and Mechs and even Beast lately. Which at some point, I promise I'll get those videos out. Okay, into our next matchup we go. We're facing off against the Varden Dawngrasp, who has a couple of water elementals, looking like he has a free triple available to him. Kind of nutty, but nothing too fantastical, as we will get 3 damage and take away a W. Oh, I just picked Sinfell Medallion. I don't even see what the other one was, but if I run some 1-drops here, we should be able to get that. And what's funny is I actually don't have a single 1-drop here. That is so unlucky. Good news is we can sell this, go for a roll, and now we find a 1-drop that we can run. Let's go and toss that on the field here. And then we can pick up this Murloc, apply that here. That'll give me a buff there, 6/3, and we have 2 buffs in the Whelps. We can switch these over. Only issue is I don't really have a minion that Mercules would be able to buff here on the field, but we'll consider him for later on. We'll be facing off against Shudderwalk here. Trigger a friendly minion battle cry. A couple of good stats over there. I'm not gonna lie, actually. Couple of good hits. Attacks coming in. We do get a decent chunk hit, and we do trade out pretty well, but we're gonna get hit here pretty hard by the Picky Eater. Hits to the face, bringing us down to 11. Now, we won't be able to use our passive for a while. At the end of your turn, give your rightmost minion stealth until the next turn and +8 health. After a friendly Death Rattle minion dies, give it 4/4 permanently. Well, we could technically run the Imprisoner here. I am wanting to go up in rank. Only thing is, the Seaborn Summoner is pretty important to me, so I'm going to go ahead and just dodge out on this for now. Let's go ahead and grab that, toss that on the field. Let's go up to 3. And then see what we can get on the dragons. We do find a Bronze Warden, which I do enjoy having. Let's go ahead and freeze him up. And we can go for a Caligos in the late game, or even transition to other targets for now. Because I'm not completely committed to the dragons right now. But, you know, we might be not gonna miss eventually, right? Like, there's a good chance. We're facing off against Shinvala, who's always really great when it comes to elemental gameplay. Let's see if they've rolled what they've needed. They are looking massive over there. My gosh, the Dozy Whelp already being huge. Which means I definitely don't want to try and force that if I can help it. As we take 3 damage to the face. Shinvala owning. They did stay on 2 though to get that extra damage, so I'm not gonna be too upset about it. At the end of your turn, rightmost gives stealth plus 8. Which I think that plus 8 actually did stay around, which is good for us. Let's go ahead and do that again. Let's roll now. Let's go ahead and look for an additional dragon here. We find a upbeat front drake, which does cost me a decent amount of coin. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm committing to the dragon life. It is what it is. Let's put that on the field. Let's grab this one as well. And we're committing. We are committing fully, and you cannot stop me. I might actually want to turn this into a gold and just find more dragons, but we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a little more time. Our next opponent will be Gallywix. Our armor continues to go up on our stealth here, which is good for us, but starting to get to a point where I might need to find an extra dragon. That's why I committed to those 1/1s. We hold. Come on, we hold. We're clearing up pretty well. And honestly, not too shabby. But that Dozy Whelp is definitely the main reason we're hanging in there. In fact, I might want to switch over my stealth again if I get that option again. Alright, let's see here. What do we get for our encounter? Choose a non-golden minion to move to your hand. On my team, right? At the start of your turn, get 2 accelerators that transform a minion into one from a higher tier. We'll go with the Kidnap Sack. Let's go with that here. Choose a non-golden minion to move to your hand. Where's the spellcraft at? Do I not get that? Did I just get robbed? I feel robbed. There it is. Grab that. So can I grab this? Technically I can. Yes. Let's go ahead and roll. You know what? Let's go ahead and go with this. That way we can tech up. Because dragons need to tech up, right? And then your turn, give 1 attack to your minions with less attack than this. Great. Let's put that on there. And then we'll chill for a bit. And then we'll use these stats later on. Golden we're still not using. Okay. I feel like we're doing alright. I'm gonna go ahead and split these Dozy Whelps real quick just to make sure that I'm not having to fight against any type of cleaves, but we should be okay. Big buffs coming in for our teammates thanks to the low flyer. Although we do have a couple of big hits over here with the Picky Eater being 15 and 27. So far though, my Dozy Whelp continues to hold the front lines. Not too bad considering we don't have a smuggler, which is something that you normally want to have laying around. 3 damage connecting. We do have a dragon here on the right that I would love to get rid of, but it's going to be 4 damage, 5 damage, plus 3 and 8, and we are now under the armor. Down 24. Okay, we're about to trigger our upbeat front drakes on the next turn, which will give us a couple of free dragons, which will be great. At the start of your turn, spin the Wheel of Sauron. At the end of your turn, give 3/3 to a 3 friendly minions of tier 3 or lower. Let's go ahead and go with the tier 3 here. I need a little bit more stats if possible. We do have a Blazing Skyfin, which is helpful. Let's go ahead and play this first, so see if we can get lucky on one of these triples that we're looking for. Not the case. Let's go ahead and grab the Amber Guardian, as this low flyer is pretty much done for us. And although the Blazing Skyfin will be huge later on, you know, let's grab it. We'll keep it on our board. We find another Twilight Emissary. Grab that, let's roll, and we do find another one as well. We're going to go ahead and freeze that for a triple in the future. And at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and commit to my Bronze Warden. We're about to have a couple of dragons pop out, so there's a good chance that we're going to have some of those. Regardless, having the Divine Shield is good for us. Next turn, it will be a Tavern Tier 5. Can I keep this? Oh, I can't just keep that around. I think I have to go for the triple now. Let's go for it. Grab that now. Let's play that here. Go for a tier 5. We do find the Morozond, which we are about to play against some dragons, so that'll be a good pickup for us. That's funny that the frost is still there. That is actually so funny. There's also that Whelp Smuggler, which I do want to have, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pass for now. I think it's a bit too late to try and grow that. Alright, stats going forward. We do find a Stormbringer as well as a Time Seer, which will help out with money. A couple of dragons for them. Nothing too fantastical though, as they're back to mixed minions. Couple of good hits. The Dozy Whelp continues to carry for the team. And all said and done, we do find ourselves with a victory, which we do appreciate seeing. Okay. Nothing too impressive in terms of what we're seeing in front of us. We've got another Kidnap Sack. At the your turn, the most minion in your hand gets 6/6 and a Divine Shield. Ooh, in my hand. Are anything important? Not really. We'll go ahead and go for the Kidnap Sack then. Let's go up to 9 and roll once. Nothing too impressive. Let's go ahead and play for a dragon here. There's a Discovery of a Minion or a Battle Cry. Ugh, kind of rough, but we'll go ahead and take that as a pickup. We also have another one right here as well. I'm going to go ahead and sell this member. Go for this. We find a Murloc with stats, which does nothing for us. Play that. Go for that. Discover a minion. Oof. Not the greatest rolls, to be quite frank with you. Let's go ahead and put this down. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Seaborn Summoner here. Let's play this. Discovery Battlecry minion. Hold that for later in case we find Caligos. Give your other dragons 3/1. We'll hold that as well. Discover a minion you don't own. Sure, let's play that real quick. Minions of Tavern get +1. Sure, why not? We got a lot of Battle Cries geared up. Let's go ahead and put this fella on the field. And we're going to make him a golden. So when these two get attacked, that will give them more stats. Ooh, I should have frozen that. That was a lot of Battle Cries. If I lose here, it's going to be huge for us. Ooh, Chinvala already has a Uther the Lightbringer, finding a triple on a 6-drop. Good for them. Couple of good hits coming in. 12-18 for a Stormbringer. Not amazing yet, but starting to work on it. Couple of good hits. And we are going to take a massive beating here. Oof. Down to 15, so that'll take us down to 9 damage here. Hopefully we don't have to face Chinvala again, because they are certainly destroying us. We do have a Ghost to face off against, which is nice to see. After you play a minion, give 2 other friendly minions of its tier 2/2. Okay, don't mind seeing that. I think we roll here for anything that we can find. We do find a triple, so that's good to see. Let's go ahead and pick that up. We're hoping to find a Caligos. Come on, Caligos. Unlucky. At the end of turn, your demons consume stealth. The threat will summon the first demon that died in this combat and keeps enchantments. Well, that doesn't really help us out too much. We do find one of those. We find one of those. Let's roll. Find another one of those, huh? Let's go ahead and play it. So that should give him a lot of stats, right? It sure does. Pick that up. Sell that. Continue to get our stats up. We're rolling again. We do find another Blazing Skyfin, finally. Do I have enough to sell to possibly get that? I do. Let's play that for extra stats. Toss that on the field. Let's get rid of our Timekeeper. I don't plan to keep him around too long. Grab that fella, and then I think we just go ahead and give the stats to everybody here. There we go. And that way we have our 9 cards. It's now at 109.29. Health is missing, sadly, but hopefully I can redeem that with Caligos in the future. Which we're hoping to find on our tier 6. When's he gonna spawn? 2 turns? Oof. Okay, I'll give it 2 more turns. I hope I don't have to fight Chinvala, and then we'll go from there. I think we're in a position where we should be able to earn level 6, but who knows? Video games can be hard, right? Ah, he had a Caligos already. Look at that. Good find for him. Death Rattle comes in. We hold pretty well. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, man. That guy is... he is unlucky. I can't believe he lost. 123.29 coming in for Stormbringer. Need to get health on top of that, for sure. Big hits. Let's see who we're facing off against. Okay, we're in the top 3. We are fighting off against Galliwax, who's currently at level 5. After you play a minion of a type you don't control, give a friendly minion of each type 2/1. At the start of your turn, give a minion in your hand 12/12. Sure. We'll pick that up. I don't mind that too much. I do want to go find Caligos, so I'm going to go ahead and go up and then roll once. Sadly, we don't get him. Not a big deal. Annoying, but manageable. Let's go ahead and sell that. Let's play this. Get 2/2/1. Let's grab this Disco Shuffler, see what we can find here. Discover a Battlecry minion. If I'm Murloc, let's go ahead and get that. We're just trying to generate money so we can roll and try to find Caligos. Get around a Mecha Demon, wonderful. Play that, we roll. Oh my god, we just are not having a good time, are we? Can go on to mechs and demons. Roll again. There's a triple for us, which is great. Let's force it so we can try and find this Caligos. It's really important that we do that, right? We'll sell this. Get down the field. Come on. Caligos! Sometimes the video game just hates you, and there's not much you can do about it. Not much you can do about it. Is it better to get this in the field? Yeah, it's a 4A. Alright, we will just go with this and hope that we have enough to take on Mr. Gallywix. If not, at least we're top 3 and we can get the points for it. I think we're screwed no matter what. Chinval is looking pretty huge. You have your other demon, Dragon's 3.1. Oh yeah, he's got a lot of stats over there. I think it might just be GG game for us. Couple of good hits though, the Divine Shield really helping out there. Very tanky on the side. I was hoping that we can get a good trade going our way. But with it all said and done, not a bad game from us. Thank you all for watching Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Make sure you check out the stream over at twitch.tv/TrikSlyr. We'll be starting a subathon on December 14th, and I would love to see you guys all there. Until next time, stay off drugs, and I'll see you around.